talking to me earlier about how you wanted to get down from that 14 stone down to that 12 stone, because you were telling me that how confident it was going to make you feel, and obviously you've got our holidays coming up in the next few months, so you know, that was really big, real goal and real focus. Okay. So this is what we call the journey to healthy, active lifestyle. So this is, we talked about the nutrition and the exercise a bit, but this is more about the psychology of you getting to your goal and ultimately you staying at that for the rest of your life. So how does that sound?
That's brilliant, actually. Yeah.
Okay, so the first part of the process then, you're going to go from this 14 stone down to the 12 stone. This is what we class as the weight loss phase. So this is where the biggest changes in your nutrition and your diet and your exercise are going to happen. But if you follow all the principles that we've talked about, we can definitely get you down to here. And we're looking at 2 stones, so let's say that's going to take us about 4 months, roughly about just over 4 months' time. That's going to get you down to the weight that you want it to be ready for your holiday.
Okay, good.
So the difficulty is though, although we've made this change over the 4-month period, psychologically you're still very much this person here at the top. A long enough period of time hasn't happened for you to psychologically change. So unfortunately what often happens is when people get down to their goal here, they might achieve it, then it's very, very easy for it to kind of creep back up. Have you ever kind of lost weight before?
Yeah, I've lost weight before and
creep back up.
It's always got back up.
Yeah, okay. So what we want to do is make sure we put a plan in place. So yes, when we get you down here as quick as possible, because I guess that's what we want to achieve. But then ultimately we want to take you through this transformation phase when we keep you at that weight, at your goal weight, for the same length of time again, so for another 4 months. So then at the end of that 4 months, you then become the person that habitually eats and exercises like the 12 stone person.
Okay,
so then hopefully you've got this maintenance phase, which is for the rest of your life, so that most importantly you're in complete control of your weight and your shape and your size. How does that sound?
That's really good.
Okay. Now, ultimately, we want to get you to this final stage here. Like I said, you're in complete control and you're eating 5 meals a day that we've talked about, planning and preparing those meals with a perfect balance of your proteins and your vegetables and everything else. So, like I said, you're in complete control, so you stay at that for the rest of your life. But the process to get you there, the easiest way we do it is we've got this weight loss phase, which is the toughest kind of change from the 2 or 3 meals that you were telling me that you were eating to kind of the 5 small meals that we're talking about. So what we want to do, we want to make it as easy as physically possible to get you down to that 12 stone and make it as quick as possible. So what we do is if I say to you during that phase, all I want you to do is focus on 1 meal a day. So you're going to plan and prepare, say, your evening meal. And I'm going to send you some recipe ideas, so we're going to make it nice and simple for you. And then maybe one of your snacks as well. So mid-morning, mid-afternoon snack.
Okay.
Again, I'll send you some nice recipe ideas. And then we work with this amazing nutritional company called Herbalife. And what they do is they provide amazing nutritional smoothies, say, for your breakfast and for your lunch. And these amazing little protein bars, got 10 grams of protein, little chocolate coating, that tastes great. But ultimately, what it does, it makes it so easy to drop your calories, which we know we need to do, but just in a really convenient, really tasty, cost-effective method. But most importantly, it means we're going to get you down to your goal as soon as possible, which you said to me that's the most important thing, wasn't it? So then once we got you down to that 12 stone and really start to get that confidence out that you were talking about earlier, then we're going to take you through this transformation phase where we're going to look to introduce, say, a lunchtime meal. So say by this phase, that evening meal, you've got sus, so you know the foods that you like and you know that fit in with your lifestyle. But now we're going to start introducing a nice healthy lunchtime meal. So that you just maybe still using the smoothies for breakfast to get a perfect start to your day. Maybe 1 or 2 little protein bars as well to make your snacking really easy, but we're sorting that lunchtime. And then in an ideal world, we get to this maintenance phase here when you're planning and preparing 5 whole meals a day. So we're onto all whole foods, but most importantly, you've learned these great skills and tools back here in these really tasty, like I said, convenient products. So let's say you go on holiday for a couple of weeks and maybe you put on a few pounds. It's not going to turn into this where maybe you're creeping back up again. It means you go away for a few weeks, but that's absolutely fine because you know that Monday morning when you come back, you use these same principles again and you know you need to do this, and this, and you go straight back to that weight. So like I said, you're in complete control. Brilliant. How does that sound?
Sounds pretty good, actually.
Wonderful. Okay. So this is what your day's potentially going to look like.